Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. We know that humans are hardwired for connection. And when those around us struggle to find hope or have problems, our presence and our actions can make a real difference. So today, I just wanted to share 4 ways that we can help and share hope with other people and the people in our lives. The first one is to listen without trying to fix. Sometimes the most powerful and helpful thing that we can do for someone else is just to be present. When someone shares their problem or their struggle or just that they're having a difficult time, we often may want to just jump in and try and help and start offering solutions. But instead, at least initially, I think it's helpful or more helpful to create a space where they can just feel heard and understood. We can just validate their feelings by letting them know we understand and we can empathize with how they're feeling and what they're going through. If they ask for help or ideas, then obviously, yeah, if you want to collaborate with them or give them some suggestions, obviously that's great. But acknowledging how people feel and what they're going through just makes them feel, helps them feel less alone. And that can often be the first step towards finding some hopefulness and possibility again. The second thing we can do is share stories of resilience. Stories have remarkable power to inspire us, and sharing authentic examples of how you or other people have navigated difficult circumstances can be incredibly helpful. They don't have to be dramatic tales of overnight transformations. Sometimes the most relatable stories are about small, persistent steps that happen over time. Personal narratives remind others that the difficult time they may be in today is temporary and that new possibilities exist, even when they can't yet see them. Number 3, we can offer practical support. So again, if they've said, hey, I'd love some practical support or some suggestions or help, then that's definitely something we can do. And hope feels more accessible when maybe they're getting some input or some feedback and don't feel like they're carrying the load all on their own. Finding a tangible way to help someone in a real practical sense can also be helpful, right? Taking them out to eat or offering to pitch in and help them with something just so that they feel like they maybe have more space to focus on other things if someone else is helping them with a simple task. Or if you're working with a coworker, you're helping pick up the slack so that they can focus on something else that needs their attention. Concrete acts of kindness, message and communicate to us that, we see your struggle, you're not alone, and we're all in this together. And lastly, create rituals of connection. Now, I may do a whole episode on rituals because when I was looking at this information, it's really interesting. And there's a lot more than what I'm going to share today. But when we have regular connections, it provides anchor points that we can look to and we can look forward to. So establishing simple traditions like a weekly walk with friends or a monthly coffee date with a coworker or just regular check-in calls with a family member or somebody who doesn't live in your area. These rhythms and traditions offer continuity and reassurance that other people care about us and other people are interested in what's happening in our life. Even small moments of connection plant seeds of hope that can gradually take root and grow. The most powerful hope sharing, it doesn't require grand gestures or perfect words. It emerges from authentic presence, small acts of kindness, and the steady reminder that no one needs to walk through difficult times alone. So I wish for you a lovely day and an even better tomorrow.